guys, I'm Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. So I really need to find a new setup in my room to do this, but again, I've just been super busy. I'm filming this video and I decided to split my book hauls up because of two reasons. So the first reason is I didn't know I'd be buying a second set of books, and the second reason is because I do want to just get more videos up on my channel. So I figured if I split my book haul, then you'll have more content to watch. That's the plan. But this book haul is actually more exciting than the first one. I am so excited for all these books that I have, and I think it will be really fun to read some of them. Yeah, but I also am going to put up a TBR video of books that I want to get to as soon as possible, and that's like the books that I'm going to prioritize. Again, I don't really know what's happening. I'm going to be super busy, and I have no clue if I'm going to have free time or not because, yeah, it's just really busy here. But yeah, so I'm going to get to my book haul. I have a total of 6 books to share with you guys. So these books I got in another used bookstore. The first book that I'm going to show you, I actually got at, I don't know if you guys know, but certain certain states do this. They have a leave a book, take a book little book box, and I was walking in the park near my school and I found one, and I've never seen one before in person, and I was super excited. So I actually looked in one and I decided to get one. I think this is also the original cover that was published. I'm not 100% sure. If it's not the original cover, then it's the I think it's the original, but if it's not the original, then it's the remake cover. And I have book 1. I've not read it yet, but this is book 2, which, you know, everything works out for a reason. And that is Magic Study by Maria V. Schneider. I do believe this is the original cover because my new cover for the first book looks completely different. But this is so pretty. I love it. It's not in the best condition, as you can tell. The spine is cracked, and a lot of these books are used. But again, I'm not complaining. It's a book. I love books, and I'm very excited that I found this. And yeah, this is a YA fantasy, and the first book follows a girl who was set to be executed, but instead she's going to be the king's taste tester. So basically she can die either way. If she ingests poison, then she'll die, or if she doesn't accept the job of being a taste tester, then she'll be executed. But this is book 2, and yeah, I got it today. So the other 5 books that I got are actually used books. Ooh, my camera keeps changing. They're actually used books from a new used bookstore. I loved this one. I absolutely loved it. I'm definitely gonna go back there more. It is so awesome. It's called Now and Then Books, and it's just amazing. I kind of went closer to closing time because, again, I've been super busy, so I didn't get to explore the whole store. I just kind of found my niche in the romance section, but I definitely am going to go back and explore a little bit more, take my time, look at the fantasy section and everything like that. But I did find some really great books. A lot of them, even the ones I've seen in the bookstore, they weren't the first book in the series, and the ones I have, none of them are really the first book except one of them, but they looked good, and I really don't care at this point. It's a book to read, and they all looked interesting. So yeah, I'm also into collecting books now, so yeah. But the first book I think is the most exciting find for me, and that is A Hunger Like No Other by Kresley Cole. I also think this is the original cover of the series. I don't think you can tell from here, but it's like the older version of covers. But yeah, this one's also in pretty beat up condition. The spine is cracked, but besides the point, this follows a vampire and a werewolf, and this is the first book in her, I forgot what the series is called. I can look it up. I have no clue, but it's her vampire series, and it's like 5,000 million books long. But this is book 1, and I found it, and it looked really good, so I'm very excited. But this is an adult paranormal romance. Then this is like book 11 or something in the series. I don't care. Again, it just looked good, and I'm so annoyed. My reception wasn't good, so normally I'd look at Goodreads to see ratings and what number of in the series it is. They had the first book, but I didn't realize it's the first book, so I didn't get it. But this plot actually looks really good. And that is Wolfishly Yours by Lydia Dare. I've never heard of her. I just saw a wolf on the cover, and as you know, I love werewolf paranormal romances, so I picked it up and I'm obsessed with it. It is gorgeous. It also takes place in England, and it's about a American woman and an English man, and I think I don't really know the whole plot. I kind of was just reading, but I think he kind of is trying to turn into a gentleman, but he's really not, and she's like a proper lady, so it's all about that. But it looks really good, and if you can see, there's a wolf right here in the corner. But this is a paranormal adult romance, and it's obviously werewolf, so it's like a shapeshifter romance, so I'm very excited to get to this one soon. Then this one seems like, I'm not sure if it's exactly a pirate romance, but it does involve a ship, and I think it's a crewmate, so it may just be like a ship travel the world type romance. But again, after reading Sea of Ruin, I've kind of wanted to get more pirate romances, and I only found 2 there, which is kind of disappointing, but I'll show it to you. So this one is Storm of Persuasion, a Mallory novel by Joanna Lindsey. I have heard so many great things about Joanna Lindsey. I know Just from Peace Love Books loves her, so I kind of was looking through her books, and this one looked the most interesting. It's about a girl who's leaving. I think she set sail for America, where she's supposed to be married, or she's supposed to have like her debutante come out to the world party, and she ends up falling in love with a stowaway crewmate on the ship that she's on. So it looks really, really interesting, so I'm very excited to get to this. And this is, I think it leans more towards the historical side. Also, a little tidbit about me, I am not a huge fan of like straight up historical with like dukes and duchesses and stuff like that. It just doesn't really interest me. I like more of historical that is time friendly, and I feel like it's hard to explain, but I love my Highlander historicals. Those are like my absolute favorites, and I love pirate themed historicals. Any like theme historical I really, really enjoy. So it's kind of hard for me to find things, because I can't do like if it says the Scoundrel Duke or like the Duchess, I don't know, stuff like that. It just doesn't, the title doesn't interest me and catch me right away. I also really like cowboy historicals. I have to get into more of those, but yeah, I am definitely gonna go back to the store and pick up another round before I go home and leave. But the next book I have is Never Trust a Pirate by Valerie Bowman. Again, never heard of this author or this book, but it's a pirate romance, which you can't really tell from the cover at all. But yeah, it's kind of on the shorter side. It's not that long, but this is a historical romance with pirates in it. And again, it interests me because it's pirates, so I'm very, very excited to get to this one, and we'll see how I like it. And the last book I have for you here seems so good. They had book 2 in the series, so I decided to get it. And first of all, the cover's gorgeous, and second of all, I absolutely love this time period in history. If you don't know, I took a Scotland literature class last fall just for like an elective, my humanities credit that I needed. And it actually talked about a lot of history with Scotland, and Scotland also included Viking culture, so again, I know a lot about that. But this book is The Outlaw Viking by Sandra Hill. Look at this cover, and it does not do it justice. It is such a pretty purple, and here's the back of it. But it looks so good, and it's about Vikings, and I just love it. They had, I think, books like 5 and 8 or something in the series, but I'm going to start with this. And again, I like to start with one book by an author to see if I like their writing style, because I may love the plot, but I can't get into their writing. But yeah, so that is my mini used bookstore book haul for you guys. I am very excited that I got these books, and I kind of geeked out a little bit when I got them, and they were for a great price. Again, they're very beat up books, they're very used, but again, I'm reading it. I feel like there's more of a story to a book when it's been used already and you're kind of reading it again. it's just for the enjoyment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this book haul. I don't know if I'm going to recommend these books yet because, again, I haven't read them, but these covers are gorgeous, and they're not cover buys, guys. Like, don't worry. But I will let you guys know as soon as possible once I read them and recommend them. I may or may not do some videos where I maybe read historicals for a couple weeks and do a reading vlog, or if I just do reviews of them after I read them, but I will definitely keep you updated, and these are also on my to-do list of books to read. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!